Hi, good evening. Welcome to this episode, I guess. I tried to do this morning so that the light was better and everything, but my camera slash computer kind of cut out on me. So anyway, as you can see, my surroundings have changed yet again. After a very eventful week last week, I had to move apartment. So I'm gonna give you like some really fun stories about some kind of rubbish things that happened to me last week. Basically, the first terrible thing that happened to me last week was my neighbors locked me out of my apartment, and essentially I got home after a really good day. I bought some books. I saw bookshops. I had a really great day, and I got home about 3 o'clock in the morning to find that my neighbors had deadbolted. Oh my god. Deadbolted my security door, which I did not have a key for at the time. So that was fun. I spent an hour outside my door talking to security guards, hoping that someone would have a key. I basically resigned myself to sleeping on my doorstep at that point, and finally a security guard turned up and let me into my house. In the meantime, I had injured my hand from banging on the door. I'd found a broom handle to bang on the door some more. I was told off for banging on the door, and then eventually, yes, I got inside and it was okay. Tragic event number 2, I found out I couldn't order pizza to my apartment. Now this is just tragic for anybody in life. Nobody wants a place where they can't order pizza. That's just ridiculous. But the worst was yet to come, as it did pretty much the next day. So I was a little bit hungover after hanging out with some really, really cool people, just having a good night, having a good time, pretty much settling into life in Beijing. And yeah, I was up the next day, had breakfast, sitting on the couch, feeling a little bit hungover, just kind of, hoping to chill out, essentially. And then I get a phone call from my Chinese contact. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and basically he goes, okay, I spoke to your landlord, and either we pay him the money or you get out of the apartment by this evening. So I was just like, what? And he said, yeah, because we're not paying him money until he fixes the fridge, and he refuses to fix the fridge, he wants you out today. So I started panicking. I'm pacing up and down across my apartment, which isn't very big to be fair. So I'm like walking back from one side of the apartment to the other side, and so on and so forth, in floods of tears, calling people, messaging people, wondering what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna pack up an entire apartment in like 3 hours. Not only this, I have to go collect someone from the airport, which is 2 hours away from where I live, and oh my god, it's just an absolute disaster. No idea what's going on, no idea what to do, and yeah, like that was just horrible. So finally I get someone to agree that I can move out the next day, although this still isn't ideal. It's 24 hours. My friend is coming from Korea to visit me for the weekend. Like, this is not ideal timing. Not that any time is ideal for being kicked out of an apartment, but yeah. So the next day I managed to pack up the apartment, get moved and everything. This is not helped by the fact that the previous evening, when I collect my friend from the airport, I believe I've lost him. And eventually I managed to find him. We managed to find his hotel after wading through a flood. Oh, honestly, that entire day was just horrific. I mean, it could only have been worse if I'd actually been run over by a bus. So yeah, I make it through that day, make it through the next day, manage to move my stuff into my new apartment, which has a working fridge. It also has a roommate. She's really nice. I'm sure I could make a video with her at some point. But yeah, crazy weekend. Just, when it rains, it pours. And when one thing goes wrong, a lot of things go wrong. So yeah, that was my disaster week. This week has so far started better. We moved my sofa from my old apartment to the new place by walking. So we walked a couple of blocks with the sofa, sat down on the sofa at various points, stared at by Chinese people at various points, which is normal, I guarantee. But like, you know, even more so when there's two men carrying a sofa and a woman carrying a bag full of cushions. We couldn't have looked much more strange, to be fair. But yes, so that is why I've not made a video this week. I know I'm very, very incoherent with my videos anyway, but still, yeah, crazy week. China, what are you gonna do? At least it's an anecdote, I suppose. Anyway, I'm hoping to make another video very soon. My training starts next week, so I will probably give you guys a commentary on my new job. Anyway, bye!